Okay, what we appear to have here is an aluminum plate, aluminum block that we're going to turn into, I believe, a feed stop for a lathe with some rather large ways. And I think what's going on here is Cross is still learning how to use the machine and trying to unlearn some bad habits that he picked up in the very beginning, working with wood. Um, One of the things he's doing here is he's got a wire that he's using to put in between the jaw and the block to try to get the block to align better with the jaw, the jaw that it's supposed to, right, align with the far jaw. Um, what what is going on here? Man, I wish I had hair like that. It's like he's got hair everywhere I don't. Um, I have no idea what just happened other than I know what he's doing. He is aligning the mill. He's putting a surface on the block, and if the mill is not now looking at the mill from our point of view, the alignment that he's doing is closer to us or further away, right? And when the surface, when he does two passes, if the surfaces don't meet such that they don't create, he just switched to trying to do left to right as well. So he's I think this is called tramming in the mill, so that when you do two passes, you don't want any kind of a line that you can feel, right? You don't even want a 1,000th line if you can avoid it, between two passes. You want a nice flat top so that it doesn't require a lot of sanding or anything like that to get it to be true. So yeah, we just witnessed his that procedure um, rather quickly of getting the mill trammed in so that it can give a good surface. Um, but then I think what he's going to do is continue to take this block, and I think he's taking it down to a size where he can turn it into a feed stop. Um, I cheated this time and I looked further in the video and I'm pretty sure that's what I saw. So here, I think he might just be sneaking up on. No, he's not really sneaking up on the line. I think he just has a lot to remove and he doesn't want to remove too much in one pass. Um, he's still new to the machine. The machine's still new to us. We don't want to break it. Um, this would have had to been like one of the first things that happened after we got the mill, because you can hardly use it when it's not trammed in, right? So, he we got a little not a feeler gauge. What am I trying to call that? That is darn it. It's so that you can figure out where the edge of the material is, right? So that you can get precise measurements. Darn it! I used to know the name of that thing. It's not coming to me right now. He is marking some things out. Oh yeah, yeah. This is the block that's going to turn into the feed stop, because I can see the angle. Yep. See that is that V that's carved right there. That is what's going to rest on the ways of the lathe. Um, no idea why he's taken so many passes, other than lack of confidence. That's all I can think of. Um, these days, I think he would be a lot quicker at doing that. Maybe not quite so many passes, but you know, he he would stay away from the line far enough so that he could do some finish passes, but um, not quite so many passes to get the work done. Of course, I think you get that way over time. I mean, you could be using one of these things for um, just jobs, right? I mean, we're not in production or anything, so if you're just doing odd jobs, um, it can take a long time to really hone your procedures because you don't do two things in a row ever, right? You're always doing something different because you need one thing one day and something completely different the next, um, and then nothing for a week. So it's difficult to get into good habits. Um, but he's a lot better at it than I am because he does most of the mill work. Um, still working on the feed stop as far as I can tell. I will tell you that we did really well. Oh, that was horrible! Did you see that? It went crooked because he didn't have good enough grip on it. I hope he didn't damage it too much. Hope that's fixable. It looks like he kept going with the same piece. So, oh, he did it again. Brutal. All right. Well, like I said, he's gotten a lot better since then. This was obviously very very soon after we got the machine. If he had to trim it in, right? So I'm talking like the first week, and it looks like he's maybe opening up a slot for to tighten it. Sometimes you'll do that to make it so that you can tighten something. Oh no, he's just cutting out a big section for some reason. I don't know why he didn't just put that on the mill. Anything you can do with a hacksaw, you could have done with the mill. No idea what's going on. Unless he wanted the small piece. Oh, that's what he wanted. Yeah, I believe that's what he wanted. I think he wanted the small piece because there is a second piece to the feed stop. At least one. I think there might be two. Oh, there's the drawing right there. I think I can't remember what application I used to do that. I think FreeCAD. From looking at the drawing, I think I saw two pieces. So not sure. Not sure what's going on here. This was a while back. And he's threading it. And since this is aluminum, he should be good to go. Much more difficult to break a tap in aluminum, unless you're doing a hole with a bottom. Holes with the bottom are bad. I've broken too many taps in my life. It scarred me. Here we go. This is looking suspiciously like the previous piece. You think he started over? Oh, no. He's flattening. I thought he was, I was looking at the first pass and thinking that he was making that step again, but I guess not. Looking back on, I know he messed up and got a couple of, the block got loose when he went to go hit it with the end mill a couple of times. Um, but he has gotten really quite a bit better at this stuff. But he's not doing too bad either. He didn't break the mill. That's the important bit. Doing some more threading. All right. So now what? more holes. Start with a small hole and make a bigger hole. Oh, I think he's putting 4 holes. And I think these would be the part of the main body that the other part is gonna bolt into. It looks pretty sweet. And I have no idea why we're looking at this. I think this was supposed to be at the beginning of the video. Unless he started over. Nah, I don't think he started over. I think this is the beginning. Was supposed to be the beginning of the video. He's using a copper wire to grip a aluminum block. Depending on what aluminum that is, I don't know if that copper wire is really softer than the aluminum. I mean, aluminum can definitely be harder than copper, but it's hard to say. We're getting fancy with the and he's doing it a different way every time. Maybe he's just feeling it out, trying to figure out what he likes. This part of the video is highly overexposed. And I think somebody was maybe using a welder towards the end of that clip. That was weird. And this is definitely another part. Yeah, I think these. Oh, pardon me. I think both of these clips really should have been at the beginning of the video. I don't know why they're at the end. Well, look at that. Yeah, there it is. That's for sure now. Because that was towards the beginning of the video where we were looking at that. Oh, now he's taking some big bites. I hope there's a picture at the end of the video of what it looked like. You know, complete. Oh, wait. No, this isn't right. So he did a second one. Because this is a whole different video. But that's the same part. So he made 2 of these. We did end up getting a second lathe. So probably he was making one for the other one, knowing that eventually we would need it. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty much what it looks like. There is a second piece that goes on it that basically holds it on the way, right? And then that bolt that he just did, that bolt is a little bit different. It sticks out of that towards the saddle, and the saddle basically, when you want to, it's not a feed stop. What it is it's just a placeholder, right? You put the saddle where you want it. You bring this device up to it. You tighten it down, and then if you have to move the saddle away from that spot and you want to be able to get right back to where you were before precisely, then that's what this is for. It's a saddle stop, right?